Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the exclusive edition Jiraiya S.H.Figuarts, and if you've seen my other short that I did on this guy, I did get this figure like last week, I believe, and there's not much to say about this figure. It's just a repaint with new faces and stuff. It's not like a brand new release, you know. It is the 2.0 body, so I'm gonna be a little harsh on this figure, but overall, it's a decent figure. So let's get into it. So first off, I'll go ahead and look over the paint and everything. So it is a repainted figure, and that's all about there is to say about this figure. Like that's all they did new as far as I'm aware. So they did make the red a bit brighter, and they put a little bit of a metallic tint on the hair just to make it shine a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. They did reprints for the face plates and stuff, and you can see that it looks really well done. And then there's a lot of shading on the coat, and I think that's all the shading there is on this figure. There might be, oh, there's some metallic paint here on the shins, but I think that's about it. And then some gold paint for these circles on his coat. But yeah, that's about it for the figure, and that's all they've done new, really. But for the design, it looks great. You know, the paint looks really good too. The printing, we'll go ahead and look at the expressions right now. So for the paint and the sculpt, I'll give it like a solid 8 out of 10. Pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the faceplates. The faceplates are really well done. The printing and the sculpt is really good. It looks definitely a lot better than the original release. So, oh, I already showed the face on this one. I don't really want to take it apart because it is a bit of a hassle. But Jiraiya does come with this face. So it's like a teeth gritting face. He comes with a smiling face, a winking face, a yelling face, and those four come from the original release, I'm pretty sure, or correct me if I'm wrong. And then they added a new comedic face. So the faces look really well done. Those look really good. And for the hands, there's like a really interesting thing they did with the hands. There's like a guard on Jiraiya's hand, and those don't come sculpted on the figure. So you can see here, he does come with a Rasengan hand, and I thought this was molded onto the hand at first. Let me see if I can take it off. But you can remove it if you want to do that. But you can take off the guard, which it's odd for some reason. So if you do have this figure, or if you are expecting it, just be careful with these little pieces because they're very tiny and they can get lost easily. So he does come with a Rasengan hand. He comes with 2 palm hands, and then there's the other guard piece that I was talking about. He comes with this extra left. Oh wait, no. Yeah. He comes with his extra left palm hand with that whirl when he was teaching Naruto the Rasengan. He comes with 2 fist hands. He comes with 2 holding hands, where he can hold either of these popsicles. So you can make a nice scene with Naruto, or he can be holding his book. And the printing is really well done on the book. I don't know if it can focus. There we go. I'm not sure what that means. I I don't remember the name of the book. It's Gutsy Adventures of Ninjas or something like that. And then he does come with the crossed arms out of the package. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the instructions because I really don't want to mess up the figure. I'm sorry if you wanted to see that, but yeah, the figure is a bit of a hassle with the accessories, and I'll show you once I get into the articulation. So you just pop off the crossed arms, and then you pop in the hands. I mean the hands, the arms. So here are the arms. I think this one on the figures that they make nowadays, they show you like which one is right and left, but I don't think it shows you on this one. I think this one is left and this one's right. So it does come with extra arms. And the sleeve part does come off, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't just mold it like in one piece. But that's a good option for the arms. So overall, the accessories are really good. I feel like Jiraiya should have come with like a big ball Rasengan or something. That would have been really cool. So yeah, the accessories, they're pretty good. I'll give them like an 8.5 out of 10. Let's move on to the articulation. So this figure being a 2.0, technically, the articulation isn't great, but you can still get them in pretty cool poses without having to use a stand. It takes a bit of fiddling with, but you can't get him to stand without a stand. But yeah, this guy, he's pretty big, and I think the thing that keeps him from standing up is that big old hair that he has on the back. So I could just barely get him to stand like that. So let's start with the head. The head moves down pretty far, but it doesn't move up. Or you can move the hair. It's on a swivel. So you can move it a little bit up if you really wanted to. But and it moves back and forth like that. So the head and it does move back a little bit because of the weight of the hair. But overall the head articulation is pretty good considering that huge lock of hair he has behind him. I don't want to get to the arms because they're kind of a mess. The arms, I don't know what they were thinking, but they don't grab onto the peg very well. So I'll just show you the way the arms work with the arms. So they are on a double elbow joint, and then this thing is on a ball hinge, and then you can move the hand on a swivel however you want. So what I was saying earlier is that this pegs in to another peg on the figure, but it doesn't, at least on mine. And it's not its fault because it's an old figure. It's a very old figure. I think this one released like in 2017, 2018, I'm not sure. But yeah, the arms don't work very well, and they fall off very easily. The left one does, at least. So I'd rather keep this as like a trophy in my collection. But I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Why I got this figure. So the torso articulation is pretty good, actually. It's not bad for the figure. So it goes down about this much, and it goes not very far back. And you can see the insides of the figure already peeking out. The articulation on the legs is pretty good too. With the coat hindering the articulation, it goes about that much to the sides, and the legs go about that much, and that goes for both with a double jointed knee. And then the feet are really well sculpted actually. I've said before that the feet on the Naruto figures don't look very great, but he does have a bit. No, his ankle rocker is pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then it goes up about that much, and then about that much down, and then there's the toe hinge with the sandal. So overall, the articulation, it's pretty decent for the figure coming out, you know, the figure being so old and everything. Just the arms, if you do get this figure, the arms are gonna be a bit of a pain. But overall, I'll give the articulation for the design, and given, you know, the year that it came out, around the time frame, the articulation is pretty decent. I'll give it like maybe a 7.5. No, I'll stick with 7. So pretty good articulation for the design. So overall, the figure is pretty decent, given like how old it is. It's not bad, but it's not very great either. Like I said, I was gonna be a bit harsh on this figure, but it's not really its fault because it is an old figure. So I wanted to talk about why I got this figure. I just wanted it in my collection, to be honest. A Jiraiya figure feels like it was missing from my collection, especially with the Kid Naruto and the Orochimaru, right? But I mainly got this for the resale value because I know exclusives go up like really high in the aftermarket. I was looking on the eBay listings, and there was one that had like a 70% markup, and that wasn't including tax and shipping. So I think it would have been like double the original price. I think I got this for $90 on Premium Bandai. I forgot to mention that it was a Premium Bandai release, so that's why it might be a little bit difficult to get it on the aftermarket for a good price. I got it for $90. I think that was the retail price for this guy. And I mainly got it at the time. I mainly got it because I had a free shipping coupon from the Naruto KCM2 figure. When you got that figure, it gave you a free shipping coupon for another item on the Premium Bandai store. So I was like, oh, you know, I might as well get this figure to have in my collection. So yeah, that's mainly why I got it. I think that's about it for the review. I'll give it a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. And I know that they're making a new one. Let me take this thing off the recording thing. But based on what they're doing with this line, so I do have this poster. I can use it for a reference, or I mean anybody can. But I know they already revealed the Naruto Top 99 line, the Naruto, the Sakura, and the new Minato figure, and then they teased the Itachi figure in one of the live streams. So if they're going based off of this, they're definitely going to release a new Jiraiya figure, which I'm very excited for. I hope they do a better job. It will be a better figure. I know that for sure. A 3.0 for sure. And I don't know, maybe they might do cloth for the coat. I'm not sure. That could definitely be a possibility, since they're basing it off this design, like a more manga accurate, excuse me. But yet, overall the figure is pretty good. There he is standing. It took me a while to fiddle around with it. So yeah, that's it for the review. I'll try doing more videos, like different stuff, reviewing some of my manga, what my favorite items in my collection are. So for now, that's the end of this video. And happy collecting. See you guys in the next one. Bye.